So when you see a video that is literally calling people absolute idiots for supporting the idea of neutrality on YouTube, the first thing you should do is go to their channel and see if they're a YouTube partner. Almost all the time they are. So what they're doing in their video is very misleading. They are not giving full disclosure of their working relationship with YouTube. They don't say that they get paid by YouTube when they make their videos. This fact is completely omitted from the discussion. Now, the intention of the SHILL is using crowd psychology to encourage others unaware of the setup to purchase said goods or services or support a political group's ideological claims. And with my channel and my videos, I'm not a partner. I'm an independent channel. The only part of this video that could ever be considered speculation, and since these things were discussed in the future tense, it was clear that this is speculation. But this was based on the current trends of YouTube, and the historic facts presented in the video back them up. It's not that hard to figure out. This is like playing a game of chess, and if one player sees that checkmate is inevitable in 5 moves, just because the other novice player doesn't see it, doesn't make it any less so. By the way, the term sellout has been way overused. There's nothing wrong with making money, but there's something very wrong with what's been happening here with these YouTube SHILL partners that are trying their best to get brownie points with YouTube. They never mention that they get paid by YouTube and therefore have a natural conflict of interest on the subject at hand. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of big collaboration video made by some of the top YouTube partners to try and sell you on this BS and tell you how awesome these new changes are going to be. Now, this type of thing is so predictable, and yes, they actually think you're this dumb to fall for it. It's called the herd mentality. Look it up. If you'd like to see my full rebuttal to some of these videos, just go to my blog, because it's not worth a full video on the subject. I am all for free speech, and I don't care if these videos stay up, but they need to disclose the fact that they are paid by YouTube before presenting their opinions on this subject. And this is nothing more than a third-rate smear campaign by a bunch of hacks, saying that people shouldn't fear change. Like that was the issue all along. Because I reported on this article here, written by Nicholas Carlson. So if my information was incorrect, this was where it came from, word for word. Also, since I have a feeling that this is going to become a reason to discredit me in anything I say because the, quote, sky didn't fall, which is what people are actually saying, and most of them happen to be partners. First of all, I never said this is literally Y2K or Armageddon. I said they're phasing you out of YouTube. Phasing is a gradual process, not flipping on a light switch. I didn't say YouTube was going anywhere. I said you were. I think you're going to see some serious spin control on YouTube's part using their partners as their mouthpiece to start making pointed attacks on me, my videos, and my channel. Now, some of this has already begun by some of the real bottom feeders, but I think this is only the beginning. I could be wrong, but time will tell. This is nothing more than standard operating procedure. These people will most likely never start out a video by saying that they do in fact have a working relationship with YouTube and that they have a vested interest in keeping a working relationship with them, hence a natural bias towards YouTube. Also, it does not appear that the changes that took place were quite as severe as was first reported by Nicholas Carlson. Here is the full article for your review. Almost all the changes I mentioned were from this article. So since this video I made came out before these changes were implemented, it's not impossible that they decided to modify some of these changes that were going to take place. It is something to seriously consider, that they may have changed their original plan to satisfy the clear protest by the YouTube community. And I think they heard you loud and clear.